What's going on, everybody? Lev Farmer 73 here. Okay, Shelby Donaldson says, used to sleep in the backyard. Summer as kids, we did too. We did too when the world wasn't as crazy. Yes, we did. When I was a kid, what I wanted for Christmas every year, and I finally got it. Y'all seen the story, what is it? Christmas Story, and all he wanted was the Red Ryder BB gun. When I was a kid, all I wanted was a tent. I know that sounds crazy. People wanted AFX cars, Hot Wheels, Tonka trucks, Transformers, RoboCop. People wanted all this stuff. I wanted a tent. In 1 year, I finally got a tent for Christmas. And I can't tell you the rest of that story, but I'm going to tell you this. I've never looked back. I've never looked back. It's about getting yourself comfortable being uncomfortable. What I mean by that is, I ain't saying you're going to go out and have a pleasure cruise sleeping outside. All of us ain't built like that. What this is mostly is knowing what to do to be sleeping outdoors, knowing what equipment to have. So the reason I want to do this video today is because I want to see if you guys, it's a lot of people that said they have never been camping here. That is a lot of people. And it's 160 people in the chat right now. And I'm going to say over half of that said they haven't been camping. That's a lot of people that have no idea what they would have to do if you got 10 minutes to get out. This happens all the time. So let's not pretend this is a apocalyptic situation, because it's not. This happens a lot. If you have a forced evacuation, they come knock on your door and tell you you got X amount of time to be out of the area. You have to be out of your house in 15. You have to be out of the area in 30. Has anybody ever dealt with that at all? Has anybody ever been in an evacuation of any sort? Forcible or voluntary? Have you ever been in an evacuation? We were under evacuation due to fires. Okay, see, it could be for anything. Everybody always think about the end of the world. It could be wildfires. It could be floods. It could be tsunami. It could be hurricane. It could be tornado. If they see this stuff in time, they can tell you to get out. So I just want to put something on everybody's mind today. I want to put in your mind, if somebody came and knocked on your door, not you, baby. That's me. Look, that's me. Scared her, not woke her up. If somebody knocked on your door and they told you you have 15 minutes to be out of this driveway and you have 30 minutes to be 15 minutes away from here, are you ready for that? Or do you not even know how to be ready? Like somebody came, knocked on your door, said you need to get out of here, a fire is coming. Or get out of here, the house next door is on fire. I'm trying to bring it down to a more understandable level, believable level, because everybody think when I do these videos, it's always about the end of the world. It ain't about the end of the world. This is about, what if the firemen came and knocked on your door and said, you got a house on fire, 2 houses down from you, and it's spreading and it's coming your way. You got about 5 minutes to get out. You need to get out now. Could you do that? With the thoughts of your house is about to burn to the ground. Like you may never be able to go back inside. What could you do? Do you have things in place to eat, drink? Do you have a place to go? I just want to put this stuff on your mind. What kind of gear do you have? For the people to say, yes, I'm ready to go. What kind of gear do you have to leave? Do you have food? Do you have water? Do you have transportation? Do you have shelter? Or do you have somewhere else to go? Because you can have all of that and nowhere to go, which makes it even harder. Everybody think they're going to go out here on the road during the evacuation and sleep in their car. You can't do that. If you leave your house and you end up sleeping in your car and it's 100 degrees outside, that means you're going to have to leave your car running while you're just sitting in the car with your air conditioner running. You can erase yourself from the planet, okay, by doing that. People sit in their car all the time and don't realize if that backdraft keep on whipping that doggone exhaust fumes up into your car, you won't wake up from that. Sleeping in your car like that is not a good idea. With the engine, everybody, you should have some stuff either already in your vehicle and things that you need to take with you. It should be somewhere ready to go at the garage door or at the front door, like in your coat closet, something. It should be ready to pick up and go. These storms keep hitting and getting rid of people's houses and livelihood a lot more frequently these days. The storms, the wildfires is out of control. The wildfires, the hurricanes, the storms. It's about to storm now. It's like every day. I wake up to a storm. I go to sleep to a storm every day. Everybody, what if you live in an apartment building? If you live in an apartment building, that's even crazier. Because if it's that big of an emergency, won't be no elevators working. They want everybody down them stairs. So can you carry all your gear up and down them stairs? I mean, this is how you start out. Don't go out there and start out buying no $3,000 white duck tent first. Don't do it. All right. Go out there and get you like a cheap, I don't know, Sportsman Warehouse or Walmart Ozark Trail tent, and then practice with that in your yard or even in your living room. I've been doing this for years. I've been showing folks for years. It's easy. If you don't have a yard, set your little tent up in your living room, dining room, kitchen, whatever, and try to spend the night in there. Here's what you're going to find out. You're going to find out sleeping on flat, hard floor after you done reached over 30 years old. After 30 years old, sleeping on a hard floor is a lot harder than it was 10 years ago. After you're the age 30, sleeping on a hardwood floor, a flat, somebody carpet, I don't care what you built like. I don't care if you too big, too little, skinny, fat. It don't matter. If you ain't sleeping on no hard floor. Here's another one for you. If you over the age 30, you're going to need something soft under your neck to hold your head up. Something like a pillow or some cover that you can roll up. I like to take, instead of pillows, I like to bring extra blankets with me because you can roll a blanket up, put it under your head, use it as a pillow. But at the same time, if you get too cold, you can throw that other blanket over top of you. A lot of people I see always bug out with pillows. That's a waste of space for me. You see, so with everybody, it's so many people never been camping and you would really, really, really want to. Let me know where you are. Just say your city and your state. Rep your city and your state, because I'm trying to think of something. Everybody that want to go, really would like to go, please tell me your city and state. I'm trying to see if some kind of way we could just do a pop-up camp, a pop-up tent. I like the sound of that. If we could do a pop-up tent and just do a quick meetup, no big deal. Ooh, Denver, Colorado, Texas, Cleveland, Ohio. TLC, I'm coming to see you. Cedar Hill, Texas. Let me start back up here. New Jersey, Cleveland, Ohio, Cedar Hill, Texas, Denver, Colorado, Trenton, New Jersey, Denmark, Kenosha, Wisconsin, Illinois, Stro Boogie, Dixon, Illinois, Pennsylvania, Akron, Ohio. Oh, you right by the house. Akron, Ohio, Brooklyn, New York, Augusta, Georgia. Okay, Q-Dub, you close to me. Cincinnati, Ohio, Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia. We got a lot of Atlantas. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Okay, true. Is it Treyu? Philadelphia, a lot of Atlanta, Georgias, a lot of Durham, a lot of North Carolinas too. Okay. Philly, Spartanburg, you right here with me, Be Rational. You right down the road. Texas, Somerville, Texas, Cali, Houston, Texas. A lot of Texas in here. Wilmington, North Carolina, you right by me. Birmingham, Alabama, you right by me. Tennessee, right by me. So you live near a natural park, okay. A national park, okay. Louisiana, okay, because I'm thinking about heading down that way soon. Illinois, Utah. This is the first Florida, I can't believe it. First Florida I've seen. Okay. Los Angeles. Yeah, London, England. London girl. Okay. Yeah, you could come all the way over here on a plane to go camping. That's not crazy though, because somebody did. They didn't come from London, but they flew in to go camping. They flew in to sleep outdoors. That dude is a beast. That's the man right there. I really want to get people out there. As a matter of fact, this is what I'm going to even say. If you have never been camping before, I would like to take a, what do they call them? I would like to mentor somebody. We're an hour away from Columbia. Okay. Remarkable. Perfect. That would be great. I would like to mentor somebody. And what I mean by that is, if you have never been camping before, I would like you to just show up. I want at least one person that's real with it that will just show up. You don't need to bring gear, nothing, because this is what I would do. I would like to meet up with somebody. I don't care how many people come, but I want to sponsor or mentor one person or one family that your campsite would be paid for. I will try my hardest to get it as close to me as possible. And your campsite will be totally, fully equipped and set up. The only thing you would have to bring is food. I will set your campsite up with a pop-up Gazelle tent, a 4-man pop-up Gazelle tent, a DC refrigerator, a solar powered generator. Everything that I have, you will have. I'm going to give you what I have. I use a 5-gallon bucket. You don't have to use that. You can go and try to find a restroom. Good luck with that in the middle of the night. But everything I have, you will have. I would love for somebody that's never been camping, or somebody been camping and hated. Somebody tried to, you know what I can't stand? I can't stand like when somebody trying to teach another person how to use a firearm and they give them the biggest, most powerful, most uncontrollable firearm they could ever give them and put it in the hands of a person that never picked up a firearm. You just ruin that person for the rest of their lives, because their experience, if they don't harm themselves, their experience is only going to be negative. They ain't going to feel the power and they ain't going to think it's funny. So sometimes people do that. They want you to rough it so hard. They want you to feel the pain so hard and feel what they struggle through that you'll go out there and hate the experience and never want to have it again. Where me, I want you to fall in love with this as much as I do, not just because I love sleeping outside and being outdoors, but it'll save your life. It will save your life. So what I would like to do is literally set up a campground. It's going to have a gazelle tent on it, a 4-man gazelle tent, pop up. So everything going to be set up for you. And if it's not, I'll help you set it up personally. And we're going to spend 1 or 2 nights out there. And I'm going to show you how we do it. We just have a good time. No, I don't want you trying to figure out how to build a fire and start fires from water inside of a 2-liter bottle of stuff. I don't want you doing nothing extreme like I do. None of that. None of that. I don't want you building a shelter out of tarps and shoestring. I just want you to come out here and enjoy yourself and enjoy somewhere that's beautiful, out in nature, and the things that we have to deal with. I won't let nothing happen to you as far as if you don't like bugs and stuff. I got repellent. I got citronella candles. I got the stuff that repels insects. Everything you need, I'll try my hardest to have. Okay. If you don't have it, I don't have it. I'm not going to be out there living in a life of luxury outside, and I got you over here living like you under a bridge on I-285. I'm not going to do that. I-275, I ain't going to do that to you. All right. So, I mean, yeah. So I'm going to do my best to work on that, and I'm going to give more information on the pop-up tent camp. I do want to select somebody and sponsor somebody. And what I would even like to do, I would even like to, if you wanted to show up, when I'm going to give a date, and this is going to be a pop-up. It ain't going to be no big thing. It ain't got nothing to do with survival camp. It's just going to be a pop-up. And what I want to do, show up if you want to. Just pop in. So we can all get together. And if you pop up, bring somebody that's never been camping with you. Okay? So we can all get this experience together. Thank you, Rucker Homestead. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I just want people to get some experience, because we coasting through this life, man. So we're coasting through life so dependent on the system. That bothers me. Look how many people never been camping. That bothers me. Look how many people never stored away no food. That's troubling. That is troubling. All right. So when you do this camping meetup, can I bring my dog? You can bring your dog according to whatever the park's rules are. Okay. If the park said, I will check for you and see what the rules are. Now, everybody, this is a pop-up, so you got to go and pay for your own site and everything else. I am going to tell you which site I will be on. I don't know if Lady Led will be with me or not, because we super busy. but I'm going to tell you everything, and I'm going to let you know when I'm going to be going out there. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set it up. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to purchase 2 campsites for me and whoever wins that sponsorship or that mentorship. And then I'll tell everybody else. We'll do a drawing for the sponsorship or the mentorship. We'll do a drawing for it. And I will purchase a site for me and a site for the person that I'm going to mentor for 2 days. And everybody else, after that, I'll let everybody else know where we are, what campsites we're going to be on, so you can either meet up or not. Okay? Will you teach how to read the compass? Yes. I mean, yeah, it's pretty straightforward though. But yes, if you need to know, I don't plan on going out here doing a whole bunch of teaching. But if, little simple questions like how to use a compass, absolutely. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start looking into reserving those 2 spots, and I'm going to tell you guys when it is. I can tell you right now, it's going to be at Dreher Island in South Carolina. Dreher Island. I think that's Dreher. Something. I can't remember exactly how to spell it, but it's Dreher Island. Dreher, I think it is. So that's where it's going to be. When I'm going to come up with that and let you guys know, and then we're just going to do a pop-up just out of the blue, okay? And then we'll do a little raffle drawing for the person that wins the mentorship or sponsorship. So everything that you're going to need for camp is going to be right there already. You can use all my gear, and I'm going to teach you how to use everything, all of my stuff. I'm going to teach you how to use it, okay? I'm going to teach you how to use the DC refrigerator and how it works. Whatever solar power generator I bring, I'm going to teach you how to use it. I'm going to even have a gas generator. I'm going to tell you all this too. Solar is wonderful. I love solar, and it is the way of the future once technology reaches it. I spelled it right. Thank you, Stro Boogie. Dreher. Oh, I said HR. Thank you, Roz. Hey, Roz, how you doing? It's Dreher Island. It's Dreher. Thank you. I was close. I left out that last E. So I want you to be able to use all of my equipment so you get a hands-on. I'm going to show you how to set the, I think it's best if I show you how to set the tent up and everything. I help you get your first fire started on your campsite, everything. Oh, you will need to bring, the person that I sponsor will need to bring food, clothing, and whatever kind of cover that you're going to be sleeping on. I'm going to have either a blow-up bed for your tent or a cot, probably a cot, because it's probably a cot. Okay. That way you will already know everything that you need to know. You know where you're going to sleep. You know what you're going to be sleeping on. The rest, you got to make the provisions. Okay. Your personal situations. Nancy Johnson said Dreher Island is 10 miles away from. Okay, Nancy, I hope to see you there when we do it. Yeah, Dreher Island State Park. Thank you, Keisha Willis. Thank you for that, my friend. I sure appreciate you. So I don't want to make a big stank about it, no big deal about it. Just like I do pop-up videos all the time, pop-up lives. I'm going to do a pop-up tent camp. Pop-up tent camp. We are literally going to camp on a whim. I'm going to tell you guys this is where I am, and I hope to see you there. Okay? So please keep your eyes out. I'm going to make sure. Matter of fact, give me a couple of days, and I'm going to have the information for you. Okay? Thank you guys for coming by. If you've never been camping, please please look into it. All right, because it's not just an outdoor activity. It will literally save your life. What do you find safer? Let me stop here. I made that bug out trailer, right? Why did I make the bug out trailer? I explained this before. I made the bug out trailer so I never, ever, ever have to stay in another filthy, nasty, roach-ridden, probably got cameras through the mirrors hotel room. Since I started traveling and sleeping in that bug out trailer, I have saved myself thousands of dollars. Thousands. Not hundreds, thousands. I went to Toledo, Ohio, and I stayed in Toledo, Ohio for 2 weeks. Imagine that. It was something like 11 to 12 days. Imagine 12 days times $200 a night if I had to stay in a hotel at the minimum, $200 a night. That's $2,400 just right there. Then it took us 2 days to get there, 2 days to get back. We slept in the trailer a few times there and a few times back. Imagine that's 200. That's about 6 times. Two times 6. Think about that. So imagine if a storm happens and they make you get out and they want you to go sleep at one of those camps, like at the stadium or something, right? They want everybody to go into the football stadium or this high school. And which would you rather? To already have your own stuff set up so you don't got to be like, I don't know these people, or go deal with that. More people get hurt inside them camps and them stadiums than they do in the storm itself. I'm going to tell you something about that bug out trailer and why I've been making such a big stink about it. When I sleep in my trailer, I don't got to worry about who else been in here, what they was doing on this bed, what did they leave behind, what DNA is on the walls. I don't have to worry about if it's some cameras staring at me while I'm trying to take a dump. I don't have to worry about nobody knocking on the door, housekeeping. I don't have to worry about none of that creepy crap. I don't care how luxurious of a hotel you stay in. You always have Don't get me started on Airbnbs, son. Don't get me started on Airbnbs. It's all over. Y'all seen it? It's all been all over the news, Dateline and stuff. How many people seen that? Where most of these Airbnbs got cameras in them. This lady caught this dude. Look, this lady caught this dude. Every hotel usually have like one of those little Apple-size thing with a bunch of little charger holes on the back, USB-C, USB, right? And you plug your laptop, you plug your phone into it or whatever. It's already on a nightstand. Plug that in. That was watching that woman and her husband in their own private moments. So when they left the hotel, she took it with her because she forgot this don't belong to her because it was just a little cube. She took that with her. And the dude called immediately, hey, you got something that belonged to me. You got that little that Apple cube, that charger. I need that. She's like, oh, no problem. I'll bring it back. He said, no. I need that back right now. Okay, but we're like 50 miles away. We'll mail it to you. He kept calling. Hey, I need that back. She said he called and bugged her so many times. Her and her husband started saying, something ain't right about this cube. She started looking at the cube and see it's a tiny pinhead camera, the size of a pinhead. Look at your laptop. You can see it right there. You can't see the camera in your laptop. Right inside there, right? Been filming them the whole time. Mess around. All of the Fire alarms had cameras in them. The alarm clock, an old digital, who needs them anymore? Digital alarm clock got a camera in it, just like your laptop that you can't see. Filming them, do everything. Come to find out, this dude got a bunch of Airbnbs. All of them is filled with cameras. And they'd have been recording all these people and putting that stuff on that one channel hub. So sometimes you might see something and then people have no idea that they have been filmed. This dude making money off of watching you take a dump or a shower. He's sending that to the hub people. So the reason why I did my bug out trailer is because I feel I left out one part. Once that they did the investigation, come to realize how many other Airbnbs everywhere do this. And they said, oh, it's for security reasons and security purposes and da-da-da-da-da. What do you think I'm stealing with this camera aimed at my nuts? The tissue paper? Nah. Security. Here's the other thing. Ain't no rules and ain't no laws in place to really get on them really hard. It'd be like some smack on the wrist kind of stuff. But they out there filming your children and everything else. I built my bug out trailer so I don't got to deal with that. I built my bug out trailer so if something do happen, I got somewhere to go, even when I don't got nowhere to go. So the reason why I say please learn how to camp is so you don't have to be dependent. If you want to go out there and do that, fine. But so you don't have to be dependent on them to help you or deal with you. You got your food, you got your water, you got your shelter, you got your security, your protection, you got everything with you. Now, if you want a little bit of help to add on to what you already, your own provisions, fine. But to give yourself and your kids basically putting yourself on a silver platter for these weirdos, that's why I'd be like, please go camping. This ain't just about what we used to know back when we was kids, just go camping. It's a little active. These days, you need to learn how to live out there to save your life. Okay? I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So with that being said, you guys, I'm going to get on out of here. Thank you so much. And please be careful out there. And I'm going to update y'all on this very soon, okay? Thank you so much. And I hope you will be the one that wins the mentorship, the sponsorship. All right? Lev Farmer 73. I love y'all. Have a wonderful weekend. Oh, week is starting, ain't it? Have a wonderful week. I love you, and I'm out. This week, I will be showing you a lot of gear that I use, I will be using, and a lot of gear that I am testing and will be testing. That's what I'm going to be showing you this week. So please stay tuned. Lev Farmer 73. I love you, and I'm out. Peace.